I'm the best, man. I did it.
Cursed to live a life stuck between man and monster, Dinosaur Man is a stranger in a strange land filled with danger and excitement. Fighting the beast within to become a hero is no easy task. Joining him on his quest is Spaz, a cute and cunning cat person, and the beautiful Telexis, a warrior slave girl with a troubled story of her own. A cavalcade of odd, alluring, and downright evil characters awaits our heroes. Read the webtoon today on these fine platforms. You and your kids will love it.
Educated guess, I'd say that man is alive.
Come with me, see what I see. The terrible worlds that lie between. The realm observed and the realms unseen, where the dark things live while you dream. Unconditional Shove, the new horror sci-fi graphic novel anthology series, featuring 2 stories and over 80 pages of compelling, action-packed, terrifying fun. Unconditional Shove Volume 1, a graphic novel for all you lovers of the strange, macabre, and creepy things that we all know exist in the shadows of our universe. Unconditional Shove. Back it today on Indiegogo.
The brave hero conquers the diabolical villain and rescues the damsel in distress. But this is real life, and in real life,
Stories don't always have happy endings. Frog G, the story of a man turned into a frog by a voodoo priestess sent on a mission to kill a god by death itself. Now our hero must roam the underworld to regain his humanity and win back the woman he loves.
Swift, fearless, deadly. These are the men of the Military Assistance Command. They do the jobs the others don't dare to. Trained in the lethal arts, you'll never see them coming. But if you're lucky, you might just hear them rocking. Now, to regain their freedom, they have to take out the assassin clan. that made him the Rock and Roll Ninja. Get your copy today.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is your man, Jay. Thanks for tuning in this week's Art Jam. I took last week off. I was tired. But now we're back. We got 2 guests. We're not farting around. You want some merch? MightyBotStudio.com. Check out the Twitter. Check out the Instagram. You guys know what to do. We're going to go ahead and bring out our guests right now, one at a time. Let's welcome Mr. Chad Townsend.
Heyo.
How are you doing, sir?
Nice. I'm really happy to be here. That nut punch with the microphone and that's my favorite part.
I'm wondering if it's like Matt sending the notes to the animator to be like, okay,
Make
3 hits in the nuts with the microphone. Got it.
Hold on, let's see if I could recreate it right here.
Right.
Boom.
Let's go ahead. We got another guest in the back. Let's go ahead and bring out Erik Hodson. Erik, what is up, my man?
Hey, how's
What's up,
it going?
Erik?
Yes,
All
hey
right.
Chad. Good to be on with you guys. It's
Yeah.
been
glad
a
to
while
have
since
you.
I've been in the art jam, and I'm hungry for it.
Yeah.
Hungry.
There we go.
I
Now
dig
we
this
could
set.
We can make up something, or I have an idea. Whichever was whatever we want to jam on. It's your guys' call. We can throw out
What's
some
your
ideas.
idea?
I was making my coffee and I was like, what can we draw? And I thought about the shadow.
Oh man, the shadow.
And I don't think I've ever drawn the shadow before.
Have you drawn the shadow's nose? You've never.
Well, you got to give him the beak.
the shadow's nose.
Or if you guys want to throw out ideas, of course.
Yeah, I'd be
Eric's
down for that.
Eric's got a shadow nose.
Otherwise,
set,
Hod's
Erik.
not here with his randomizer, so I figured we'd just go ahead and grab something. Unless you guys had something better, something more fun.
Nope.
You guys.
Sounds
No,
awesome.
no.
Actually, I want to give it a shot this time. I want to.
All right.
Participate.
The shadow pulls Chad in.
He does. This is my homeboy. Shadow.
And I'm gonna
great.
turn down this music.
Sound
a bit.
Adobe Shops is my fee is due.
Turn this music down a bit. I was making a playlist during the last minute. I was like, it's 9:55. Let me process this thing and then go make my cup of coffee.
You gotta start. I gotta pay my Adobe bill.
Pay them bills. Buy some merch from Chad
Yeah.
so he can pay them bills, them Adobe bills.
Adobe bills.
I got an Adobe shop that needs to be paid.
All right, let's see. We got somebody else in the back. Let's go ahead and bring him on.
Is it Matt?
Mr. Odin Dasko. What is
No.
up?
Odin, how's it going?
What's up, gentlemen?
Hello,
See
man.
Erik and
What's going on?
Chad and Jay, of course.
We got the awesome Odin.
Yeah, we got a nice lineup today.
That's awesome, people.
We're doing the shadow tonight, Odin.
Shadow.
The shadow knows
Yeah.
what lurks in the hearts of men. What evil
Shadow
lurks.
and his nose.
What lurks in the shadow's nose?
What evil lurks in the shadow's nose? Only the shadow knows. Well, that's a cool idea. I have never drawn the shadow,
Yeah, me neither.
so break that shadow cherry.
Yeah.
Let's see.
We need some music. Some generic music.
Yeah, I had some. I don't know if you guys can hear it or not. I might have to put it up.
It's a little low now.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. A little game kind of music.
I try to get some upbeat poppy stuff. Kind of get the energy up. Also a cape, trench coat, guns. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Nice. Or just black them out. Draw the
That's
draw
it.
the scarf. Call it a day.
When in doubt,
I'm gonna do a black outline. It's a shadow.
That's a cool one. We'll be jumping back and forth. All right.
Well,
I guess I won't share my stuff yet. It's not important.
You guys can see a sneak peek at something else.
We'll make Erik big since he's showing his stuff off. Big.
I haven't even started yet.
You got the paper down.
Yeah.
If you want to, Odin, we could try and add that camera if you want. We could do that too, if you like.
Oh yeah, we could do that. It depends on. Yeah, I don't mind.
Yeah, we'll see how that works. Because I could have two long
with,
ones.
With more people, it's probably not necessary though.
Yeah.
Like when it's just like you and me.
Let's do that. And let's do that. There we go. That's a neat setup. That's perfect. And once I get started, we'll see where we end up at. Let's see. Let's see how this goes.
I got a mic cable shadow.
There we go.
Yeah.
Done.
I've already got the shadow on the paper.
Last time I seen the movies when it was in theaters.
Oh wow.
And all I remember is like the sun is hot, but the ice is slippery or something.
It's one of Alex Baldwin's best movies.
Yeah.
You know,
how old were you, Jay? That would have been 97, 98?
Probably junior high, maybe freshman high school.
Yeah, I was 15.
Yeah. Let me look up the draft first.
That's when we were taking any comic book movie that would come out. We'd be like, yeah!
I've only seen it one time, though.
Me too, in theaters, and that was it.
Long time ago. Yeah, way back there.
Shitbird Militia, what's up, bud? Thanks for tuning in.
What's up, Shitbird Militia? I got a surprise for him, actually, on my channel. I'm about to upload a video he recommended.
Ooh.
Anyway. So stay tuned for that, Shitbird. About to sing the song you suggested. Stay tuned.
Shitbird
If you haven't already,
Militia.
hit that like button. Oh, we got somebody else in the back. Let's bring him on out.
This time,
Mr. Matt Bahr.
It is.
What is
Oh,
up?
heck yeah.
What's up, Matt?
What's going on, guys?
How's it going?
Hold on, Matt. You got to do your interpretation from your animatic of the punch with the microphone.
The microphone and the ding dong.
Yeah, the ding dong punch.
Oh, where's that going?
Yeah, but you gotta take one in the ding dong with the microphone.
Ooh.
Yeah, Chad did it.
I did it.
Take what? I'm supposed to hit you with
No,
it?
you just get
Just
interpret.
whack yourself on the dong with the mic.
Yeah, just take the mic.
Oh.
It's real easy, Matt. Look,
I can't do it. Oh.
Yeah, that's called humping a mic. But
It's one of those
wait.
videos.
Well, all right.
It's already turned into one of those streams. What is this, the Jack Show? Calm down, everybody.
how do you rate that pelvic
The
thrust?
Jack Show with none of the viewers? Is that what's going on here?
No, this is the Chad show.
Yes, it is.
So
You can
can
take
work-
me off this format because I'm going to switch my camera until I get my pencils.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
Do
I'm
that.
still.
Yeah, no one will be able to see what I'm doing anyway.
Yeah,
I was just doing it to show off this other thing I was working on.
yeah, that was sweet. What was that?
That's going to be a cover for Kill Them Dead. Kill Them Dead.
Nice.
Yes.
Yeah, that's skunk stuff, right?
Yeah, so penciled by Demina or Dimitri.
Okay. Yeah.
He's got like a Cthulhu-esque kind of style, and then Skunk is doing inks and coloring on it. Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
So Matt, in case you missed it, with the art jam, we picked something to draw, or you could just work on whatever you want. But we chose the shadow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Sometimes people like to mix it up and kind of work on other stuff besides what they're working on.
I wish I could switch it up.
Matt's always busy. Busy guy.
I'm getting ready to. I'm going on vacation
Oh,
next
okay.
couple of days. So
Nice.
Fancy.
of course I had to get my Call of Duty time in real quick with my bro before. But now I gotta sit here and make a couple of fucking t-shirt designs. Nothing cool, like just t-shirt shit.
Nothing cool. Ah, that sucks.
It's nothing.
Just
cool.
Nothing cool.
Your basic t-shirt designs that your grandma buys you at the beach and then brings home and you don't wear them.
At the local Buc-ee's.
Oh, nice.
You're like, hey, my friend Matt Bahr drew this, but I'm never gonna wear it.
Yeah. You know those cool t-shirt shops on the beach? Matt Bahr. Nobody wears them.
But they sell like hotcakes.
Holy
You know all those Big
macaroni.
Johnson t-shirts?
Big Johnson was like kind of fading out right when I was getting into screen printing, like fucking 20 years ago. I remember Big Johnson. This shit's funny.
Man, you're old.
Salesman.
All right, I'm set with Adobe Shop.
Chad's paying his bills on stream.
Yes, live.
You can only get this content on the Art Jam, okay?
Oh man,
Mike humping, bill paying. Listen,
Bong
we're those
ripping,
demographics.
bong
Nobody else
ripping.
got, right?
Dude. So I got it was my birthday recently, and my wife, the thoughtful, amazing person that she was, got me a bong. And she got me like this really cool fucking bong that you like wash like every time that you smoke and shit. Like it's from the company called Sessions. And
Every time?
yeah, dude. I mean, it's
That's a
kind
lot
of
of work.
small, but it like
Okay.
comes with this whole thing where like you plug the top and then you plug where you put the bowl in and you pour like this rose petal solution that has like an abrasive in it.
That
So
sounds like
you
so
you
much
like
work.
shake
I'm
it.
sorry.
Say what?
Yeah, no.
That sounds like so much work.
Dude, it is. But like it's better than like a funky ass bong sitting there, right? So I like bake out of it and then I go to like wash it and I like slip and fucking drop it in the sink and it just fucking explodes.
Oh, man.
Fucking, like it was spring loaded, dude. Like it
sorry,
was,
honey.
Wow. So
Wow.
I was like, well,
I was
can
high,
tell-
honey.
Yeah, I came downstairs with the shards and like the look, it was like disappointed and pissed. You know what I mean? Just like, man, what the fuck, dude? I just got that for you. That was the look I got. So
Yeah.
I contacted the company and I told them what happened, and luckily they had like a 60-day warranty and they fucking sent me a new one.
Oh
Oh,
God,
that's cool.
That's
It's
cool,
fucking
though.
dope as shit, dude. So now
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like super gentle
Can I
with this
see it?
fucker. I mean,
I didn't see it a moment ago when you lit it.
I know because I got off camera. If
It
you
looks
go to
like a
if you go
beaker.
to-
Afraid to hold it now.
yeah,
looks
it's
like
like a,
You're gonna
Like a
jinx it.
science beaker.
yeah, dude. I'm holding it like a fucking like some sort of award. Sessions.com is the
Or you're cupping yourself.
yes.
Yes.
Oh. Okay. Everybody's drawing now. Are we gonna get quiet?
I'm doing the hat. So
Shut
I'm just
up, I'm
like,
drawing.
So Eric, been on any uncomfortable streams lately?
Not since Jack show.
Oh,
What was that like? They were just like asking questions about your ailments and shit the whole time. Did you
Yeah,
steal
it's,
your book?
you know, it started off really good. I mean, like, well, not really good, but like, I knew what I was getting into for the most part because Anna's got a thing for abnormalities, and you know, they were asking me some questions. Of course, the guys were asking almost always sexual questions, which
yeah.
I was pretty much prepared for that. But no, it just like it was okay until Ethan and Shane showed up, and then they just took the whole thing off the rails.
Wow.
But then by that time, it was like 3:30 in the morning, and I was like, I ended up being like 5 a.m. when we got done. And
holy shit!
Yeah. I'm like, how can you do this?
I was like, Eric's on Jack's show. Let me tune in. And he just was like, what am I doing here? It was like 2 o'clock in the morning by then, you know?
Yeah, I think they all like sleep during the day.
Vampires.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure Malin does.
Mm-hmm.
I do. Santa Clara.
Since I've started getting on JBot streams and your streams, Matt, my hours and my clock has just been totally thrown off, and now I'm sleeping later in the day or earlier.
Cool.
Yeah. You guys suck.
You bet we do.
Suck awesomeness.
Suck
like chance.
Yeah.
Straight from the radical tit.
Radical
tit.
That's the new band.
There we go.
Tubular.
There's a CG book that comes out. It was my idea.
Radical tit, the gnarly tip.
Radical tits. Just a set of tits on the skateboard.
So is it a who's making that shadow action figure that's coming out?
I don't know.
I didn't know.
There's a really badass one coming out, and it's got bullet flashes coming out of the gun, but it looks like he's shooting in concession. So there's like several of them going. They stick into the ends of the gun.
That's kind of cool. I like those little clear plastic.
These are really bright red and yellow, so it looks like the muzzle flash.
Really? Let me look this up.
Yeah,
it's not like I need to start working.
I want to say it's the people that make the Ninja Turtles, the NECA or not
the NECA.
Oh
yeah, man! I saw that Casey Jones they did. It was so cool, but it's like $30, man. I can't.
Dude, I saw that in Target and I just cried. Like $30.
I was like $30. Maybe if it was Metalhead or something. But
dude,
yeah.
I saw the Marvel Ghost Rider with like the original Ghost Rider with his motorcycle.
Yeah,
it was $35. There's no way that's a $35 figure.
Nah, that is not a $35 figure. I've seen that figure and I was like, oh, that looks fucking, what a great idea. And then I was like,
I'm buying this.
No,
35 is a statue, you know.
Get to the register and you're like all disappointed.
I don't see any new Shadow.
Yeah, it's a brand new one that's coming out.
Even the Phantom. I saw the Phantom, and again, I think NECA did the Phantom too, and it was $30. I'm like,
he's been done a lot though.
Yeah, it just would be nice to have a Phantom because it's one of those characters that I used to love reading in the paper when I was a kid, and I loved the movie. I love the 2040 cartoon, but I keep forgetting about him that he's like around, you know.
All right, I'm gonna find this Shadow figure before Matt does. He probably already gave up.
Shadow Battle.
The Shadow Battle. Fight.
A cool ass. Don't want to give him a big ass collar.
Well, I don't see a pre-order
in the hearts of the Shadow Battle.
I don't see a pre-order in the.
What evil lurks in the radical titty?
Spoiled milk.
Titties are
spoiled milk.
Oh, no, I won't be radical.
That would be gnarly titty.
That'd be the ratchet titty. I don't like that collar. That's boring.
Ratchet titty. That sounds like a character.
ratchet titty. You could make Ratchet Kitty. That would actually probably suck.
Meow. Ratchet Kitty.
Not gonna purr no more.
Josie and the Ratchet Kitties.
Hey, did you guys see the Dune trailer?
The what?
I haven't yet, but I keep hearing about it. Yeah, they have a new
the Dune Pot Dois.
Oh, dude.
No, it's out? I gotta see that.
Yeah, they released it today.
Trailer, right?
No, this is like a fucking.
Oh, this is the full
trailer, dude.
Fuck yeah.
The first one good?
Oh, it was amazing.
I like it.
It's
kind
good,
of
but then
slow
like
and
it's
hard,
boring. But then it's like it's good. And I'm like,
It's the
Well, there's
fucking
too much
coolest
good for me
fucking
to-
perfume commercial you'll ever see.
That's it. It's definitely that.
The music is amazing in it.
Yeah.
It's near perfect. I would say
All
the
the
movie
scores.
is fucking near perfect. I mean, like, okay, I'm gonna go into the cons. The only there's supposed to be footage of Duncan, Idaho, like meeting a Fremen and shit. I want that. I want to see some of that. There's like a couple of scenes in the book where they like meet like the Fremen before they meet Stilgar. I would have liked to have seen that maybe a little more. And then the one part where Duncan, Idaho is like flying through the city. Like there's nothing there to like put it in scale. Like there weren't like little people running, or like a little shot of like people looking up at his thopter when it flew by. So it just kind of felt, and like the architecture is like cool. It's like this like crazy angular like brutalist fucking architecture. But like if you don't have people standing next to it or like on it, it like loses the scale of it. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So I was like, what is that? A fucking model? Like I don't know if that's a model that I'm looking at or like what, you know? That's all.
Is
So
that
that was
for
my-
ants?
Yeah, what is this made for ants?
And uncles?
Yeah, we don't gender discriminate here.
Ants? You call them ants and or aunts.
I say ant.
That for your auntie?
I've never said aunt in my life.
Yeah, aunt sounds like really weird.
Auntie.
Bougie to say aunt.
Yeah.
Fuck says aunt.
All right, let's change this so you don't look at the top of my head anymore. Oh.
I think if you're gonna grow up to be an asshole, then you say aunt, like a rich asshole. You have to be a rich asshole.
Yeah.
You need to be able to put something on the top of your what the fuck are these called on my head?
Hair?
Headphones.
Oh.
Headphones right on the top of the headphones, like across the top, you know, have like some words so that when you're sitting and you're like looking down, you could still like read something across the top.
Yeah, put your label on everything.
Go, you know, let's go, Brandon.
There we go. Doing some window arrangement so I could see what's going on.
Dude, you have no idea. Like, so I've been sick for a little while. I started remodeling and cleaning here because we don't clean as often as we should. So I've been doing house cleaning, spring cleaning, and whatnot. And all the dust, especially in the room we ever go into, made me sick. So I've been sick for like 4 or 5 days.
Oh damn.
In the middle of working on my studio because I've been remodeling it. My badass widescreen monitor broke.
Oh.
I only had it for 2 years. It was a 34-inch curved,
Oh
man.
Broke my heart. And so right now I just have my Wacom. I'm waiting on the new monitor to come in. And I'm like, I so miss multiple screens. What the hell? Where do I put all this shit?
Yeah.
Samsung's got this insane curved, huge
Oh my god!
curved
Yeah,
monitor.
$1,300 job. Yeah, that thing's
Golly. I saw it at a computer store here in Houston, and my eyes I saw stars.
Yeah, it's crazy. I don't have room for that in my desk.
It's huge. It's really big.
Yeah. I went with an Asus Art Pro monitor. I don't really game much.
Is that how you pronounce it?
I don't know. I'm a dumb redneck from Missouri.
No. I was just like, I always thought it was Asus.
Aces?
Yeah, Asus. ASUS.
Yeah.
Pronounced
I honestly couldn't tell you.
I'm not. I don't know. I don't know.
U.S., not U.S.
I thought Namor the Submariner was Submariner when I was a kid. So
no.
Yeah, have you
Namore.
Namore.
It is Namor.
No,
That's
or Namor. Namor. I'm like, No, I've always said Namor, but yeah, I said Submariner also.
Yeah, I always said Submariner.
So I heard Stan Lee go Submariner, and I was like, oh shit, okay.
Oh man.
Well, yeah, then it made sense because I knew there was the baseball team, and I was like, yeah, Mariner.
Yeah.
I get jokes.
Got him by the bucket load. Well, hell, I am not gonna find the Shadow action figure now.
Yeah, dude, I did it. I
The
looked for a little bit.
fudge.
Oh man, you were in an alternate reality timeline, and now you're all messed up.
Yeah.
It was. You had to make it now.
I saw the future, and it was really awesome.
Shadow figures galore.
Let's see how the heck his cape goes.
You got Mandela affected on an action figure.
Hey, Edwin, what's up, bud? Thanks for tuning in.
Edwin.
Felix Haas.
Hey,
What's up,
Edwin.
Felix?
What's up, Felix? Good to see you, gentlemen.
Oh yeah, there's people watching.
I'd love to look at what the chat's saying, but because I only have one monitor now.
Felix does these drawings looking great.
Everybody, please help Eric out and buy him a new monitor. Where can we go?
It's coming. It's coming.
Where can we go?
New access.
Asses.
Just gonna put it on the shoulders.
Let's get him that new figure. The hell, man! I really went down this rabbit hole.
Yeah.
I guess it's easier than drawing.
I'm doing research, guys.
Hey, guys.
Oh, JBot, when I came into the waiting green room, I saw you were playing my Dinosaur Man trailer. Thank you very much.
It's a great trailer.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's better than the one I made. I made a really crappy one.
Oh, everybody's doing headshots. I'm just kidding. I'm actually gonna do just a black figure of the cloak with the head. And...
You're going all silhouette on us?
That's the cool way to do it, actually.
Yeah, the Alex Toth way.
There you go.
Yeah. All right, I guess I can switch back.
Stay salty.
Salty.
I was thinking about streaming this morning, but I decided to play Street Fighter instead. The demo for 6 came out, and I was messing around with that.
Oh, sweet.
And they have
Break anybody?
Well, they just say you can practice. They gave you 2 characters. They gave you some some chode guy, and then they gave you Ryu to mess around with, and but they have a World Warrior mode where you make your own character.
Oh, sweet.
And you run around Metro City, and then you you fight people that are around, everybody there is a fighter, so you fight people just standing in the streets and stuff. And then but you can go and learn from the different Street Fighter characters and learn their fighting styles, and then start grabbing moves from them and put them together to make your own fighter.
That sounds awesome. I'm going to pre-order that immediately.
Yeah, so that's what I was playing, was that World Warrior mode.
That sounds really cool. I've always been a huge mark for Chun-Li. So, and I like her updated, more mature look a lot.
Yeah, the designs are cool. I don't know if they have the same dude who does pretty much all the Street Fighter stuff all the time, or if they got somebody else, because you could kind of see how ripped the kids are. This your teammate in the world mode, whatever, is some teenage kid, and this guy's jacked out of his freaking gills. It's Jesus. So
My favorite look for her has to be the animated movie. I love the red eyeliner.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm going to be filming an unboxing probably in another week here. I bought the Stanley Lau figure.
Okay.
It was what's the company's name? Manicats or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, it's enormous. Like the box that this came in could be a refrigerator box. It's just an insane figure.
That's huge. And you bought that thing?
Yeah, they offered a payment plan.
They shipped it in a crate or something?
No,
Like the Ark of the Covenants kind of pop out?
On the side of it, it said
about the same size.
Fragile.
Yeah.
Your
Must
aunt.
be French.
Your aunt must open it.
And then it had the Japanese flag on it, but it got burnt off.
Oh shit!
like the
Ark
joke. That sucks.
Yeah, I even got my wife to dress up as Chun-Li in cosplay. She does a really good job with it too.
Lucky
That's
man.
cool.
Oh, who did you go as?
And myself.
M. Bison.
I've never cosplayed. I want to someday. Maybe Captain Harlock.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah. I didn't. It's only on Halloween, but like I went as Captain Mal from Firefly one time.
Nice.
And my lady at the time went as Kaylee.
Yeah, we don't cosplay, but usually we do like family stuff. Like we got the little one, so we'll do it in the mother-in-law. So like this past Halloween was actually pretty easy. We just did we just bought Pokemon sweaters. We all were different Pokemons that my daughter picked. So my wife got a Eevee shirt with Eevee's face on it and had the ears on, and and my daughter was dressed as Pikachu. She had a Pikachu shirt on with the ears and the tail with a yellow skirt and stuff. So it's kind of like like fashionista Pokemon. And I was like, I want a hoodie, man. She's like, you sure? I said, yeah. So they ordered me a hoodie, and my hoodie was like so comfortable. They were like jealous. They're like, why didn't we get a hoodie? I don't know why you didn't get a hoodie.
Especially on Halloween.
Yeah.
It's colder. You're like,
Yeah. We live in the South, so it's not like it gets cold.
Oh, yeah.
You actually get to enjoy it.
Yeah, but to
Where I'm
me,
at, it's like freezing. Yeah.
Halloween doesn't feel right unless it's cool out. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's usually like a light sweater and you're good, or it's comfortable. It's never like hot, but at least it hasn't been. But the year before, we all did we did the Mandalorian. So we dressed my daughter was Baby Yoda, and
Nice.
my wife was dressed as Cara Dune, and I made the out of the foam, I made the Mandalorian outfit, and that was pretty neat because I'm not gonna half-ass that. I'm like, no, it got to be like this.
well, we gotta see pictures.
I'll probably see if I can find them, maybe post them up.
Thicker brush for this. I think.
Maybe. Let's see.
Yeah, when my girls were really little, they were really into the Spidey and Friends show.
Mhm.
And so they went as my oldest daughter went as Iceman. Middle daughter went as Firestar, and then my youngest went as Spider-Man. Like she was a baby. We found this little Spider-Man outfit.
Oh, that's
And
cool.
it even had a mask that like a pullover mask. And we did that just to get pictures, but she fucking hated it.
Yeah.
I mean, she was like little over one, well, 1.5.
No, that's really cool. I loved Spider-Man's Amazing Friends. That's what I think of when I think of
I
Spider-Man.
had so much fun watching that. I had to turn my kids onto it, and then they loved it. And it just happened to coincide with Halloween. Like, yeah, that's perfect costume for you guys.
Great theme song. You had Stan Lee doing narration.
Yeah, his narrations.
Yeah.
Spidey and his amazing friends.
They had the apartment, and they could, like, what was it, like a statue or a bowling trophy or something, and turn it into their
Oh yeah, yeah, you pull it down. Yeah, I like that. And then I think that was the show where the X-Men made an appearance, and that was the first time I ever found out who Wolverine was. And I was Wolverine.
Wasn't it like an X-Men movie though? It was like an hour-long movie
Yeah,
they
there
did.
was the
X-Men.
I had that.
I was really
Save
young
the day.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Australian Wolverine.
Hello, baby.
He's like, all right.
Oh, that's right. They give him Kano's voice.
And we're just like, this is all wrong.
But
That's
they made
hilarious.
him short. They made him like short and
Like he's supposed to be.
yeah. They made him like he's supposed to be, and so I always assumed that.
My
Now everyone
Wolverine
just
is.
Hugh Jackman is lore now. So
I love the
Yeah.
Wolverine with the brown and gold costume, and then the fat like red belt.
Dude, if they don't do either of those costumes in the new X-Men stuff, they're gonna make so many people angry. Like
yeah.
they need to do the yellow and blue and the brown.
I always liked I was partial to the yellow and blue. Most people seem to
Yeah.
like the brown one.
I like the yellow and blue best.
I started with him with the yellow and brown, and I loved that Toy Biz figure.
Yeah.
You know, it came out with the retractable claws. So I'm a little partial to that, but
Yeah.
That's what he was wearing when I was collecting Wolverine, like prior to 50. And then his wife ended up getting murdered, and the idea was, I guess there was those were the clan colors. So when she died, he never wore it again. That's why he doesn't wear it anymore.
What?
Supposedly.
Brown and yellow.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
but they do whatever they want now.
yeah, he was over in Japan for a whole story arc, wasn't he?
Mariko.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good one. That's like my Wolverine. It's like Sylvester on Wolverine.
Yeah, Sylvester.
Though I think Adam Kubert did a good job. He took over after, and it was really good. It's cool. It's wonky as hell. Drawing legs, I need total concentration.
Oh yeah.
I didn't know the Shadow had legs.
She's got legs. Knows how to use them. He's got legs.
I think that might be over. Let's go over more. Yeah. God dang. I
I'm trying to think of a iconic shadow image where you see his legs.
Yeah.
You don't. I don't know of any. Alex Toth did a great shadow though.
Oh, yeah.
Cluda too. Cluda loved the shadow.
Yeah, well, I imagine like everybody who kind of grew up their age were just huge fans.
Yeah.
I'm guessing.
How many of you guys have listened to the old radio shows?
It's been a long time, but yeah, I have.
I do, because Aldous has them on his channel, and so I put them on at work. He'll replay all the old shadows, and then he did a few other radio broadcasts, but yeah, he did a lot of shadow episodes. They're fun.
Yep, I've listened to those and the Superman.
Yeah,
I'm a huge X-1 fan.
A what?
X-1.
no idea what that is.
Oh my gosh, yeah, it's golden age sci-fi stuff, man.
Oh, well, that sounds awesome.
X-1.
Yeah.
X-1.
That was like a band.
If you
It sounds like
remember
a
the
punk
Rob
band.
Zombie album, Power Man 5000.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they have a song called X-1, and it's all inspired
that
by
makes
that
sense.
stuff.
Yeah, him and Rob, they're like pretty
Brothers, aren't
into all that shit.
They're brothers, right?
Yeah, they're brothers.
Spider's his like little brother.
Spider's the little brother, less successful.
Used to see Rob all the time
Probably
at
better.
San Diego Comic-Con every year. He would always wear these platform shoes that are at least a foot tall.
That made him like 5'6".
Yeah.
Is he really short?
Yeah, he's
No.
pretty short.
He didn't seem short to me, but then,
Well, he was wearing
those
platform,
His big ass
he's
boots.
wearing the platforms, so yeah.
vertical striped clothing.
Like,
You know, the help I can get.
Shadow.
Yeah, there's one of my favorites. It's a Philip K. Dick story, and I think it's called Colony. And what happens is they are on their way to this planet to survey and see if it's safe to put down and put in their colony.
Yeah.
They come to this planet and they find that there's no observable life on this planet whatsoever, not even microbes live on this planet. And I'm not going to spoil the ending, but so there's something on this planet that can duplicate any inanimate objects. So there's this scene where this person's like working with their microscope, and the microscope just comes alive and starts attacking them.
Oh crap!
And he's got to pull out his gun and shoot it. And of course, his microscope is somewhere else. And what did he just shoot? And so they all start getting super paranoid about, like their towel. Like one guy gets attacked by his towel in the shower.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah, it's crazy. It's riveting fiction.
You thought you were gonna dry your ass, but nope.
Do I wipe? Do I not wipe my ass? Will it rip my balls off if I try to wipe my ass with that?
Right.
Is it toilet paper?
There was my favorite show is Red Dwarf. It's a British sci-fi comedy.
Yeah.
Yep. Never heard.
And, they did an episode like that called Polymorph.
Okay.
And the thing and basically it would attack you inanimately like that. Like he's throwing on his underwear. Because he's like, we got to figure this shit out. So he puts on his underwear, and then all of a sudden they start shrinking on him.
I'm sure that's where they got it from.
Yeah, I'm sure they were not shy about where their influences came from. Kind of like Simpsons Treehouse of Horror, where you're like, you watch old Twilight Zone episodes, and you're like, oh, this is all the Treehouse of Horror stuff.
Oh yeah, it's like I collect Golden Age Planet comics, and I got a bunch of the collected volumes. You read through them, it's like, wow, so that's where this show stole this. That's where the show got this. This show, it's like,
right. Nothing new under the sun, they say.
not really.
All you can do is just kind of like take what you think is cool and spin it.
Yeah.
So it looks like yours.
The X machine is nothing but a waffle iron with a phone attached.
Exactly.
There's always something I'd be like, man, it's a great idea, and then it's like, oh shit.
Yeah, when you start looking into it, you're like, damn. Everyone's done it, but they're not doing it like I'm doing it.
Right? Yeah, I'm not shy about how derivative Dinosaur Man is, but I'm having so much fun with it.
Well, again, it's like derivative is different than copycat, That's
Yeah.
But also just your influences are going to come out. There's no avoiding it.
Yeah, you can't not.
And over this amount of time, all the cool stories. I mean, you're just, like I said, spinning something awesome in your own way.
Yeah, I mean it's like it's not good to do it, but like the pitching where you're like, okay, here's my story. It's like
if you like
it's like the Rocketeer meets the Shadow,
right?
But
if you're a fan,
yes,
you might like this.
It's like you can kind of do it most of the time, but like sometimes it's not a good way to do a pitch. it's like you could do it in your head, like, okay, I want to do like a, Big Trouble in Little China meets Heat,
Right.
meets fucking, you know what I mean? But like, you don't want to like call it out because what if the person doesn't know it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, I try to like this, like Irene, man. I'm like, yeah, like this movie plus this movie, and she's like, I haven't seen either one of those.
Right.
I'm 12,
So I have
12
to,
years
so I
old.
have to like, so I have to like break it down to like, okay, it's like it's kind of like gothic-y, you know what I mean? You have to like get a little more imaginative.
Well,
That's
it is
right, we're
kind of lazy to be like, it's like this.
Yeah.
But then you need somebody like Irene where they're like, I don't know what the fuck that is. You know?
But like when I'm like talking to people at work, I'll be like, well, what is this? And they're like, it's kind of like Thunderdome, but like, you know what I mean? They'll like use movies like all the time.
Yeah.
And for like visual shit, you know what I mean? And it's like, okay, gotcha.
It's a good reference because even if you haven't seen Thunderdome, you know the aesthetic, right?
Yeah, I had to do these storyboards for the new XFL. And they were like, yeah, we want like a Thunderdome thing. And I was like, all right. So I made like this giant dome thing made out of like goalposts, so it looked like a bunch of goalposts that were all like welded together. And then there was like a bunch of like football helmets on spikes outside of it.
Oh, that's
and like
cool.
flaming torches and shit. But you could like tell it's football, but it's like Thunderdome.
That sounds awesome.
It sounds like what they were looking for.
Yeah, well, I did that, and I did like 3 other options, like 3 other like keyframe things, and they went with something else. They went with like The Rock and his wife on like a stage with like a big giant like neon X over them or something.
Okay.
So I'm going to need a midget, and he's going to ride a football player.
Well, he owns the Houston team in the XFL.
Well, doesn't he own the league?
His wife, him and his wife own the fucking whole XFL.
Yeah, I thought they owned the league.
Oh, I thought they owned just one team.
Nah, they own the whole kit.
The thing
and
is,
I think it's and what's crazy is that he's not even with that lady anymore.
I thought it was the WWE or whatever wrestling owned it, and then Rock was part owner, and then the NFL has joined in to support it.
Could be. I know
The
that,
Rock,
Vince
the
McMahon
Rock
owned
and
it
his
before.
wife have enough ownership for them to be like on fucking stage when it gets presented, like when they're like, and this is gonna be the new XFL stuff. Like they're the
He's
face
probably got
people of it.
majority shareholder.
Because they were him and his wife, dude, were in every keyframe that I did. Like I did like 5 of them, and like they were like, okay, have them in this one, and then have her wearing this, and have him in a suit, and then have this. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about, Chad.
Yes.
But every frame that I did, she was made sure to like be looking good. She's a very handsome woman. She's jacked as fuck, dude. She's
also
half as big as fucking The Rock, dude. She's huge.
She's also related to some famous actor too, like
fucking King Kong.
yes, King Kong.
Fucking Godzilla, bro.
Yeah, who should I don't know? Mighty Joe Young. She's fucking.
Kong's a great actor.
Tell you,
it was believable. I thought it really was.
Well, whoever the
Maui
actor
from
is,
fucking Momoa.
Whoever the actor is, though, she's the reason he has a career at all. And I can't remember who it is offhand.
But he's not with this with her anymore. He's with like a woman who is like half his size now.
Probably got sick of being beat up and shit.
I mean, I'm not to crack open. They seem like they divorced and they're still like working together at the XFL and shit. But
That's Hollywood, man. They're always trading each other off.
Yeah, nothing's forever. It's all temporary.
Except for Goldie Hawn and Kurt Russell. They're forever.
Yeah, because they have an open relationship.
They're not married.
Oh, shit, really?
Yeah.
They're not even married either.
Yeah,
they're not married, but they're just like wide open, like, hey.
Yeah, well,
you want to get some of that ding ding?
I remember
Swing
Goldie
it.
on doing an interview about that. Well, I didn't see the interview. I saw Norm Macdonald riff on it on Saturday Night Live.
Nice.
Like, read about it in my next book, Goldie Hawn, the greatest woman who ever lived.
His hand's so damn big. Son of a gun.
Dude, you're like making ASMR there with your coffee.
I know. It's cracking me up. Don't forget, the inside of his cape is red.
I
It's a
You can use your
cape,
imagination.
though. It's his trench coat, isn't it?
Yes, coat. Sorry.
And then smoke around the feet so we don't have to draw 'em.
Smoke.
Yeah.
That's how you do it.
This is how we do it.
I guess Jamie Foxx ain't doing good, huh? I guess he had a condition or something. He's in the hospital.
I'm wondering what that would be. He got a condition on a movie set. Like, I mean, he's been in the hospital for 3 weeks. Like, what happened? I'm wondering.
Shit, was Alec
The
Baldwin
jab.
on that set, bro?
You think it was the jab?
The jab.
Yeah, maybe.
There's a reason they're not saying what it is. And I don't know if they're being private about it, maybe because it might be something, or yeah, it
Well,
could be.
they would be private if it was the jab, like
Yeah,
you
it would
said. You never know.
He's got every STD known to man.
Poor Katie Holmes.
You have Red Fox syndrome. Jamie Foxx. It's the big one.
Lisbeth.
That sucks. Remember, he's supposed to be Spawn. Like, they were doing like a
Yep.
Spawn movie.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh.
Through Blumhouse.
It'd have been. I bet you it would have been fucking stupid, dude. Sorry.
Probably. Well,
Yeah.
Todd McFarlane's director.
Oh, it definitely would have been fucking dumb.
What? He would have been awesome. What are you talking about?
You know what I'm talking about.
No. We gotta be nice to Todd. He might
Do
make
we?
he might make your rock and roll ninja figures.
I don't give a shit. I don't want him making my shit. I want somebody else smaller. I want it independent.
P2P.
Nah. I mean,
Is he stirring the pot? That the fuck is
he
going on?
is. He's stirring that
He
fucking
is,
pot.
fucking-
You lucky I got a new bong, bitch.
A little bit of woo woo woo. A little bit of that
Hey,
going on.
I'm trying to be as good as John Malin quick.
Mhm. You're right. We need them subs, dog. Start slinging some shit. Just still go on Kickstarter.
Okay. Dude, fund my comic. That's where I'm going to go. I'm going
There
to do
you
some
go.
shit
Yeah,
on my
it's
comic.
just- there you go. There's a platform already.
I'm gonna do all of them, including Zoop.
Zoop.
Zoop, doobie,
Dude,
I don't-
doobie,
I don't care if I don't care if
I
the
got so
ex
much-
the ex whatever Cesar of Kickstarter is in charge of Zoop now. Whatever it. What was her name? Damn.
I know what you're talking about. I don't remember. But
Casey Sugarwalls.
Casey Sugar Walls.
That's a porn name.
It's Sugar Balls sounds like one.
Radical tits.
Radical tits. Buck
know.
Manley.
You know, radical tits.
Could you get into porn with a small dick?
Yes.
Probably it's like
chicks might like that.
novelty porn.
They
I
have
guess I missed my calling then. I don't know. I was like, nah, man. You're like,
Those-
man, what?
those
You
dudes
ever
are
do
used.
porn, man? I go, no, man. I got a little dick. I can't get into porn.
Well, those dudes are hired for backdoor.
I don't. Matt Bahr don't go to the back door. Matt Bar's on Front Street.
No. They need
Back
the
door.
little-
What is that, like gay shit?
They need the little dude to go
Or
on
it's the
back.
front door.
I'll
Front door.
strictly film blue.
They're always
Pink.
hiring fluffers, man.
Front door. Standing room only.
What is that? I'd rather work the craft table than fucking fluff somebody. What the
Okay.
fuck?
Yeah, you don't.
So we've got some job openings. you want to stroke that dude's dick, or do you want to make sandwiches?
I'd rather
we
make
got another
tuna.
guy
What
in
kind
the
of
back.
sandwiches would you like? You want peanut butter?
Billy and his Cyburn showed up.
Chad, did you get a haircut?
I did. My ears were lowered today.
I was like, wait, did Chad get a haircut?
Yeah, I have a special event tomorrow evening.
Oh, nice.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Special.
what's going on?
Gotta wear the good pants.
Well, my
You want to do a Turkish bathhouse?
I would give away too much about my family if I did.
Okay. So it's about your family then. Keep going.
It's really super awesome though.
Mafia.
My daughter is up for
Quinceañera.
Texas Mafia.
my daughter is up for a Best Actress award in a major musical award. So
Is it like the Tony or something?
it is. It is like
Wait,
the
is your
Tonys,
daughter Hannah Montana?
but it's for high schools.
Wow, I didn't even know that existed.
Yeah.
Is this the same girl, Chad, that was like singing the other day?
Yep.
Yeah.
She was working.
Talent.
She was working with her voice coach.
You better work. Work, girl.
Is your daughter Robert Townsend, the Meteor Man, Chad?
Yes.
The Meteor Man?
Man, I haven't seen that in forever.
Right? How'd that
Yeah,
go?
superhero movie. We got
It's another movie that I've only watched once. And I forgot
Oh,
about
Meteor Man? Yo, I never seen that shit.
I never
dude.
watched it.
Nah, I was like, you know what? That's not for me. That's not for me. Come on.
Yeah, I went Blank Man. That was more-
Blank Man, so good, dude.
I need to speak to the commissioner.
Oh no, here comes Bobo.
It was like a month where we would watch Blank Man like every day after school. We'd go to my buddy's house and we would just watch Blank Man.
You know they would have made Handyman
We'd
if
play
they
like
could.
N64 and play N64 games.
For us, it was Beverly Hills Cop 1 and 2. Come home.
I remember watching like Raw, like Eddie Murphy's Raw, like all the time. I was like 8 years old. Go to a friend's house. He's like, he always
You
put
feel
it
like
on.
you're getting away with something like, oh, my
Porky's.
parents don't know I'm watching this.
Yeah, I mean, I was too young to get half the damn by about freaking 75% of the jokes, man.
Yeah, we go home and watch
Hey, boy.
Porky's after school.
You look mighty cute in them jeans.
Get your sweet butt over there.
Oh, poor Pee-wee and Porky's.
It's no wonder we're so damn nihilistic in Gen X.
Was there actually nudity in Porky's?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Quite a bit of it.
And meatballs.
They were straight fucking.
Woody the Wabbit. Woody the Wabbit.
You guys ever see Up the Creek?
Yes, that's the Mad Magazine movie.
That's an obscure one. Well, that's one I don't even see it streaming hardly anywhere.
Used to
I like-
have Alfred E. Newman in it, like here and there.
Oh, really?
It was weird. Like they would cut to just a shot of like Alfred E. Newman hitchhiking or something. It was really weird.
What did he say? Like, what, me worry or something?
He didn't say a thing. It was just it was a realistic looking mask on some dude.
Oh, that gotta be crazy.
There's a kid in Freaked. That movie Freaked, and there's a kid who looked just like Alfred E. Newman.
Man, I don't remember that one.
Oh, Freaked was the other half of Bill and Ted's Alex Winter.
I always saw pictures of that movie, but I
Oh,
never
right.
actually see it.
Oh,
I
you
never
should
actually
definitely
seen
see it. It's one of the funnest, awesome movies I've ever saw.
That's
yeah,
a-
like the studio was like, fucking, what is this shit? Like they switched creative directors or some person in charge, and they're like halfway through it, and they're like, we're not promoting this garbage. This movie sucks. So nobody ever knew about it, but then anybody who actually saw it is like, this movie was gold, man.
That was an actor who never went anywhere. And Keanu did.
Yeah.
It's not
Alex
like he didn't
Winter.
try, you know? I mean, shit.
Yep.
Well, he did something,
He was in
but he never
Lost Boys.
got like
Boys.
Keanu Reeves
Yeah.
level. So he always just his shadow.
I forgot he was in Lost
Shadow,
Boys.
the shadow knows.
Yeah, he's the first one that gets it.
What about Kentucky Fried Movie? I fucking love that movie.
Yeah, he was the first one to get it.
I haven't seen that in forever. That was great. That was
with the whole middle section like being like the mini movie of Fistful of Yen.
What would you call those types of movies? They're like, what do you call those comics that are just a bunch of different artists doing? Anthology. It's like an anthology movie.
It was like a skit. It was like a skit anthology movie, and then because it was like 3/4 or like 2/3 of it was all skits, and then like the last like third was Fistful of Yen.
Fistful of Yen.
Fistful of Yen.
I fucking love there's some shit that they did in Fistful of Yen that still like kills me to this day. Where it has the far off shot of like a city, and it's like it has like the Asian like gong going. And it's like clearly showing like a picture of like Chicago, but the text says Hong Kong, and I was just like, holy fuck.
Do you remember that They Call Me Bruce?
Yeah. They still call me Bruce.
They still call me Bruce. The second one. Classic.
Fucked up movie.
I'm pretty sure was Fistful of Yen was the subtitle, right? Because it was They Call Me Bruce Fistful of Yen or something. It wasn't. Okay.
I don't think so.
I'm remembering that wrong then.
Fistful of Yen.
But then that's I was transposing names. Yeah, the second half of Kentucky Fried Movie was They Call Me Bruce. That's what it was.
He was transing something.
Yeah. So is everybody here on Shadow tonight?
Yes.
This was JBot's idea.
It's a good idea.
Yeah.
I have one every once in a while.
Drawn the shadow of a dong falling across the desk of Mike S. Miller.
Shadow Dong, the Asian shadow?
What evil lurks in the heart of the dong?
Who knows what
Only the shadow knows.
evil lurks in the balls of men.
James Hong as Shadow Dong.
Speaking of which, Smiller is in the chat.
Is he?
Really?
I'm just kidding.
I was like, that's crazy awesome.
Hey, Smiller.
You
bitch.
He's lurking. The
lurk
shadow
around my
that
balls.
lurks.
Goofy little
shadow.
fuck.
Smiller that lurks.
Goofy little fuck.
I'm drinking red wine.
Oh, it's gonna come out.
Shit.
Smiller that
Smiller can suck ass. He's the bright height.
the Japanese Mexican.
Whatever he is.
He's
He looks
he's
like
a
a fucking Inuit.
he's the kumquat samurai.
Kumquat samurai.
That's so awesome.
Kumquat
We gotta make that.
I fight for the honor of a little orange fruit.
His enemy could be blood orange. Blood orange.
Nobody can steal them but me.
Now I wander these neighborhoods as a Ronin of the kumquat.
Nobody cares about these.
I steal the kumquat from my neighbor as the wandering Ronin samurai kumquat.
That's a great voice.
Kumquat.
I mean, what? I mean, who are you? You think you are Jesus?
Yes. No.
Just walking around eating people's fruit and shit?
Did Jesus do that?
Jesus.
I didn't know that was one of the things he was known for.
No.
Yeah, it's
no,
well known
he
fact.
didn't.
Jesus was.
I don't know. He probably did. Like, yo, try these figs. Yo,
I
what's
am
up with
not
these
going to
olives?
mislead you, Billy.
He's like, my God
No.
put these. My dad put these here. I can have them whenever I
Well,
want.
because I mean, I believe in God.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I'm not like
He's like,
I'm
my
not-
dad
You
made
can't
these
tell me.
things.
You can't tell me that Jesus walking the fuck around, he didn't walk through somebody else's orchard and
here's-
eat some fruit off of their shit.
Here's
Because
Jesus.
there's a time between he was 13 and fucking 30, whatever the fuck.
That's
right?
when he was eating fruit, man.
Yeah, he
Here's
was just walking
Jesus
around
as-
eating fruit.
Here's Jesus as a kid. See the edge of the driveway? That's mine. You touch your foot on it, I'm calling the cops.
Well, there
I
is
just figure
a.
he was probably a man of his time, and like there was nothing against like having sex before marriage. And most people that are cult leaders like are banging a ton of chicks. So I figured he's just was like.
Are you saying?
I figured he
oh
was like
my
a
God,
massive
you're
like
saying it.
poonhound.
You're
Well,
gonna
he
have
had-
to say it. You think Jesus was a poonhound?
Oh
kinda-
fuck yeah, dude!
And a cult
They-
leader.
They speculate Mary Magdalene was his.
Yeah, well, I mean, I
Well,
figured
there's
he, I like
the Gospel of Thomas.
you got to have a certain level of charisma to lead people. Like you know, like that's what's just like they always show Jesus as very like this stoic.
Shit's getting
very
weird, like and
holy.
share.
I'm just saying, like they should, you know, all the imagery is very very stoic. Him very holy.
I thought you were gonna say very
you know,
Jewish.
like,
I know, right? I was like,
All the imagery said Jewish.
No, he probably was like. There's probably way more of like you know if there was photography from back then because like one of my favorite pictures like paintings I've seen of Jesus is called Laughing Jesus and it's like Jesus just smiling and laughing and like it's rendered really fucking well. And I was like, see, like there's like a dude like he was probably like people probably liked being around him. You know, when someone that's like extra serious and like super serious all the time, like that's not usually the type of person that like attracts other people to like follow them. Like, you know, you gotta like have a high level of charisma. Like I bet you he was just cool to be around.
like
you know,
David Koresh,
Like Hitler.
Like
like Hitler. Well, dude, you look at the pictures of Hitler. Like everyone's always smiling around him. He's got
There was
dogs and
another
shit.
guy
You
who
know,
was
like
really fun to be
kissing
around.
kids and shit. You know.
Well, to be fair, Hitler
Yeah.
killed people who wouldn't smile around him.
Yeah, there was
Smile, and my dad will smite you. Like, all
my
right,
joke's
dude.
not funny. Like, oh shit.
the silver tongued
No, I mean
devil.
I believe in God. And
Spike,
I'm not trying to be blasphemous in any way, but I bet you like Jesus was like a cool like dude to like be around. Like
I don't
turning
see how
water into
that's
wine and shit.
blasphemous. I think
Yeah.
you're probably right.
Yeah.
Nowadays they would start saying, you know, Jesus was an SJW too.
I
Oh yeah,
guess.
well they've said that he's a communist. Yeah, Jesus was a communist.
Complete bullshit.
It's like,
He was the first pickup artist, man. Like he was pulling in the trim.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
you
not
know,
saying
it's,
that.
there. I don't know. Maybe there's like a little difference. It's like I, you know, going to like a Methodist church and then going to a synagogue and like talking to two different types of like leaders. You know what I mean? In my lifetime, like one is just like, yo, you just talk to Jesus. It's all about Jesus, and then the other one is like, you got a lot of good questions.
Well,
You should ask them when you get there, and it's like, yeah, that's legit. I hope that was almost like, yeah, man, I like that. That's legit. Like you don't know, you're not telling me, you know,
There wasn't
but
all
like
the
you're
tenets
just
of
like,
the
hey,
Bible
man,
and like sex
good shit
before
when you get
marriage
there.
and shit. Like
Mhm.
I figured there wasn't much to do back then except for like survive, farm, and then fuck. You know.
Well, they didn't want. That's why they were strict. They didn't want people getting pregnant, unwanted pregnancies all the time. I guess.
Well,
Because it's always another farmhand.
I'm hearing that. Actually,
Actually,
Here it comes.
actually,
Eric, go
Go
ahead.
ahead, Eric.
Whatever, make up whatever shit you want. I don't care.
Oh, don't give up, Eric.
Damn, he was onto something and then he let it go.
No, it's just speculation.
Yeah, smite Billy, Eric. Go for it.
Yeah.
Smite him
Well,
in it.
if you actually read the Bible, you'll know that the Jewish people are notorious for dropping the ball. They know exactly how they're supposed to live. They never do, over and over again.
Right on. Well, see that just feeds into my my possible theory that like Jesus probably got around a little bit. Like not in a bad way, but you know, it's just like that's what you do. You know, like
I'm not saying
He
that.
was without sin.
Yeah, you're the only one saying yeah. Whoa.
I don't see.
Getting
I don't see-
getting a
I
little
don't see-
weird.
I don't see
weird,
the
guys.
What if the story you're time travelers and you go back in time and you get Jesus and you bring him back to the future because there's
Like Bill and Ted.
yeah, but there's like other time travelers and they're trying to wipe him out. So you're like going back to protect him. So like the whole 3 days where he's like gone, like he's like in the future and you're like fighting him. So
Dude,
it's
Mad
like
TV did that. We did it.
Mad TV did it. See, man, Fucking
Terminator
Ted,
2.
fuck
They
you.
had Terminator 2 go back and protect Jesus, but he kept just killing everybody.
Oh wow.
What are you doing, man? He's like, I'm protecting you. They're gonna kill you.
That's a good one. I'm just trying to do my job, man.
It was a fun concept.
Yeah.
Touchable Jesus.
I'm just not trying to lay upon modern day sensibilities on what might have like gone down back then. You know, like I don't know.
We know what kind of cult you would lead. That's
Mother, please, mother, please.
like, bring me Goldie Hawn. Where is it?
Pretty much a sex cult, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Like, all right, MILFs on the third floor with me. 20-year-olds on the second floor. All their husbands on the ground floor. Here we go.
It'd be like Noah's Ark but filled with broads. So Billy would have.
Noah's brothel.
Yeah, if you look younger than 25, like you're on bottom floor with all the rest of the fucking crazy kids and shit. You know, like all the adults. Live up the second floor, third floor. Like,
No, you stay on the first floor until you're like 25, and then you can move up to the second floor and begin your cult training.
There's cobwebs on the higher floors.
Well, when the fucking when the feds come,
I think you're about to say there's cobwebs on some of that pussy up there.
Well, that's what I implied.
you just bang those cobwebs out with your ding dong.
I know,
and
man.
just
You
tap that one.
get a broom in there and just knock them all out.
Listen, we are drawing here. This is disgusting.
The trick is you
Jay,
need a
I'm
back
sorry.
and forth motion, not so much an in and out motion.
Jeez. Yeah, it was experience here.
Chad's over here like, I don't bang anybody over 40.
Dude, I'm 50 years old.
So I'm not far off. So you're like, I don't bang anybody.
I'm just
I
saying.
turned
You're just being
49
silly.
in
My wife, you know, she's about my age.
About. Come on.
Well, that's the whole like goal, right? For a sex cult is to like get happily married at the end, right? Is to find somebody in there that you can like have a happy monogamous relationship.
Oh, that's like
I'm only
yeah.
starting this cult to weed out the bad ones.
That's an interesting way of dating.
That's
way easier than going.
I mean, I talk a lot
Tinder
of shit,
or
but like
whatever.
I am like a serial monogamist. Like I've never even thought about cheating on anyone, and like I'm
Until now.
single.
Until this show.
Well, fantasies are different than reality, right?
Yeah,
I've
totally.
thought about it. I've never do it.
The plane, boss. The plane.
Digging on
Well,
this
at least Billy, you can ask Jesus when you get there.
right? Like, so how much did you actually get? He's like, get what? Like how much? Like, did you, how much were you scoring?
I'd be like, I'll tell you when you figure out how to get out of hell.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with a little love making.
I thought you were gonna say there's nothing wrong with a little hell.
Oh.
God, that arm looks like shit. Whatever.
Well,
my hands came out like doo doo, but I'm just
Well,
like,
because
yeah.
I did like everything all wrong. I'm like, fuck. I wasn't even paying attention. Go on.
Man, so many people were way far ahead compared to me. I spent too much time looking for that shadow action figure.
Dude, I know Eric's like moving into fucking colors and like working on his like his highlights and fucking
Eric's
shadow
fast.
areas.
Eric's fast as hell, dude.
Okay.
Yeah. It was like last time when I hung out there and we drew.
He's like, you want Scooby Doo?
Slow down.
Scooby Doo, Daphne, and
Because he only
fucking-
has one
that's
screen.
right. That's right. Yeah.
He only has one monitor. He doesn't have all these other bullshit monitors that distract him.
No
Just focus
distractions.
on one.
Yep.
Oh, what's the price of fucking silver over here? Oh, what do you have over here? You have all this shit open up.
So what is the price of silver, Matt? You have it open?
I don't know. I'm just rambling.
I've worked on 3 Scooby-Doo direct-to-DVD movies and a TV series. And the worst thing I hated drawing more than anything is horses.
Mm.
And I'd always get assigned horses.
Where what years were those Scooby Doo movies from?
Over
there
the
was some
last 10 years,
Oh, last 10 years?
I worked on one with Bobby Flay or whatever that dude's name is, and then one
That guy.
Yeah,
That's Bobby McFerrin.
Bobby Flay.
Flay's a good chef, right?
And then I worked on a
Don't
western.
worry, be happy.
Then I worked on a western where I drew shitloads of horses. I forget what it's called. And then I worked on the Courage the Cowardly Dog one that came out.
You
recently.
need to contact Razor Fist. I was about to say Razor Fish. Razor Fist. And fucking ask him to redraw all the fucking horses in that campaign he dropped.
Oh yeah,
dude,
the
he dropped it. Yo, guys, look at Godspeed and all that shit, and look at my fucking campaign. And the horses, dude, look like dog shit.
That's old George Axelopoulos, isn't it?
Yes, but I don't think
fuck if it's Jesus Christ drawing those fucking horses, dude. They look like
if that
shit.
guy
Tell him.
hadn't been
tell him I fucking said your horses
Tell
look
him,
like
Matt.
shit, you fucking retard.
You never be as good as your old man.
If he
You
wouldn't
won't
make
be.
horses,
You're not your old man. You don't have the same skills. You need to fucking quit.
that dude did it to himself though.
He did. He needs to stop doing it to himself and focus on horses.
Totally shoots himself on the foot with everybody.
Focus on your horses, man.
Yeah.
Razor Fist?
On your horse, says.
It's not Razor Fist. It's whoever is drawing that fucking book.
George Alexopoulos?
Yeah, the dude that's in the
Is that the guy from Webster, the Webster show?
No, the begging video
Papadopoulos?
that Ethan.
Papadopoulos?
Yeah, that one where he calls up and he's like, he's trying to figure out how to get into Comicsgate or whatever.
Yes, I'm begging.
Yeah.
Wait, he called up
That's a
and was
good
like, "How do I get into Comicsgate?"
Yeah.
I don't know anybody. Like, I'm trying to get in, but I don't know anybody that can like get me in. So and Ethan's like, all right, well, good luck on that. He's like, all right, thanks, Ethan. Like,
And then he stabs Ethan in the back, like Jesus.
He does like political comics, right? Like,
Yeah.
like little like 4-panel or 2-panel.
Oh,
That's what he
yeah.
found out.
Yo, you
Notice
know how you
for,
get into
10
CG?
days.
You just fucking say it.
You draw a good horse.
Yo, what's going on, Aldos? That's a big guy right there. That's a big star.
Oh yeah! Oh, what is up,
That's a
man?
big star in here.
Oh yeah, he's gonna like this. He's a
I
big.
gotta go get some more
loves
liquor.
shadow,
Hold
dude.
on.
So
Oh, he knows the price of silver. Is that silver? I don't know what AG is.
No, I was curious on what era
Australian
you did
gold?
the Scooby Doo movies in, because
How much is 30
I'm a
pieces of
Scooby Doo
silver?
fan.
You are? I
Yeah,
love Scooby Doo too.
yeah, there was a
I
lot
like
of
a- I
really
like a
good
nice drama. Yeah.
direct to DVD or direct to video Scooby Doo movies coming out in the
my
late
daughter
like
loves
90s, like with
Scooby-Doo.
some really good animation. I was just like, I remember actually like watching them on Cartoon Network. I was like, this like animation is actually like legit good. I mean, yeah, it's a Scooby Doo plot or whatever, but like this is good, clean fun. You know, like I've always been a Scooby Doo fan.
I drew every. If you watch the Courage the Cowardly Dog Scooby Doo, or Scooby Doo meets Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Crossover, yeah.
I drew that entire first opening sequence, like the credits,
Nice.
Yeah.
all the pinball machine stuff, everything. That was the worst experience I ever had in animation. though. And then I worked on the TV series Guess Who Scooby Doo, or Scooby Doo and Guess Who, and it went back to the old school style where there was a guest every week, every episode.
Oh, that's rad.
Yeah, and it was drawn old school. And I did all the props. I drew all the props and vehicles for both 2 seasons by myself.
Dang.
That's a lot of work, man.
Why
Dude, it
myself?
was-
Slam dunk.
Dude, it was. I'm so proud. I'm so proud of it. I really love it, and it's not as known, but
No, Eric Canetti talks about that, like that he worked on GI Joe Resolute,
Yeah.
And they're like, "Oh, do you want to work on characters? Do you want to like be drawing like fucking like vehicles and stuff?" He's like, "No, I'll take props." I'm like, "Wait, you worked on like Eon Flux and Tron and shit?" He's like, "Nope." He's like, "Exactly." And I know like the amount of work the rest of those jobs take, so I'll take props. Like
props vehicles fall into the prop category, but that's interesting. Like characters, I wouldn't want to design characters. What's interesting is everybody wants to design characters, but not so many people want to do props, and that includes effects design as well. So, yeah, that is not as glamorous to most people, but I really enjoy it.
Me too. That's what I like about doing concept artwork is I like working on props and little environment dioramas and stuff like that. Little culture kits. Sometimes like okay, like with these are certain people. Like what are their little, not just houses look like, but what are the how do they build campfires? How do they stack their stones and shit like that? Like how do they they use rope? Like what kind of rope and what kind of stuff do they tie their stuff together and like all that? Man, it's my jam. I fucking love that.
That stuff's fun.
Yeah, I love that.
All the little world building stuff, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That really brings that stuff.
Well, because it takes me back to when I was like when I really started thinking I wanted to do drawing. Because at first, like when I was a kid, I thought I wanted to be an animator. But then when I got into video games later, like I started really just like drawing a lot of stuff out of video game instruction booklets. Where I was like doing like all the gear and like the levels and like I'm like, oh god, this is the part that I love. Like I want to create like all the stuff that goes in here.
That's what happened to me. I was working in games and I did a lot of 3D work early on, but I got so tired of it that I worked my way back into concept art before it was called concept art.
Right. It was called pre-production.
Yeah, well, I don't even know if it was called that at the time. It was just design, character design and all that. But so anyway, yeah, I ditched my portfolio and geared my portfolio to what I wanted to draw, and then I started getting that kind of work.
Yeah.
And I killed the conversation.
I like the last. No, I was gonna say I like the last set of clouds that you had right before the one that you just erased, Eric. The bigger shapes. That one was. I think that just because the back buildings are so what do you call it?
I get you.
The word
simplified.
Well, no, it's just like all right angles, So like the big like smoke shapes really were contrasting that nice. I thought.
I gotta hand it to you guys. You guys blew through this really quick. I'm impressed.
This is still one of my favorite freaking superhero movies ever. The Shadow. Fuck, so good.
I need to go rewatch it.
It's really good. It holds up so well.
Not like Cool World.
Yeah,
Whatever.
I think it was just budget because it's just like everything Ralph Bakshi too is like just so like off the fucking stratosphere planet, that's like I don't think he's ever really been given enough money ever to like see out a vision how he would think to complete it, like to whatever. Like Cool World needed to me like another $10 million maybe,
Yeah. I remember going and seeing it at the theater as a kid and was just really disappointed afterward. I was so hyped for it.
Yeah. Like even like how they did the 2D sets and stuff, like when they shot some of the live action, it was cool, but it wasn't quite there,
What movie? I'm sorry.
Cool World.
Cool World.
Yeah.
I just thought it was sexy when I was a kid. I was like, oh man.
I'm just drawn that way.
I didn't know if I liked Gabriel Byrne or not. I was just like, do I like this guy? I'm like, I don't know. He's weird.
Brad Pitt.
Yeah, that was...
Yeah, no, I think it would be really interesting to see Ralph Bakshi get like a full, like, legit budget, like a blockbuster, like, or at least an animation blockbuster end budget, you know?
Yeah, it's kind of sad though. He's so old now.
Yeah,
fuck him.
Yeah, I was like,
Jesus Christ!
I thought he was dead.
Wow, that sounds like something Dale would have said. Dale
It's
Young.
true. Yeah, I met Bode, the fucking artist Bode. I met his son, and he was sitting next to Simon Bisley, and I was like, "Oh, Simon," because I wanted him to sign my my melting pot fucking book.
Oh, yeah,
right?
Oh, you mean Wandering Comicsgate King?
Is that consensus?
You're not supposed to be like calling out who he is. So
I've heard
so,
that.
I
so
don't
I'm talking
really-
to Simon, and I realize who's next to him, and I'm like, "Oh shit!"
I'm not
Bode.
reading this, but you guys can read that word.
Coonskin, he had.
See, I known it at Street Fight. My dad read me Street Fight as a kid, and we were just like, "What is going on?"
Yeah.
I really don't know who Wandering Comicsgate King is, but I have my guesses.
So Bode is sitting there, and I'm going, "Oh my god, I love fucking Wizards," which is a Ralph Bakshi movie, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And it's like based on Bode's artwork, or at least his dad's artwork,
Buddy.
right? That like Cheats the Wizard kind of shit. Bode, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Stay on target. So I'm like talking to him, and he's like, "Oh, I love Wizards," and like his face just absolutely changed, and he was like, "That's awesome," or like, and like just like turned away.
He went
and started
negative
talking
on
to
you?
me. Yeah, dude. And I was like, "What the
Sore
fuck?"
subject.
So apparently, like fucking Ralph Bakshi like called up and was like, "I love fucking Cheats the Wizard. I love your drawing style. Can I fucking, can we work together?" And he was like, "No, thank you." And he was like, "All right," and just fucking swiped his style anyways.
Is Vaughn the son or the dad?
I think. Who's the other one? Vaughn sounds like a normal name.
Well, his son drew the Ninja Turtles books, like 2 of them early on.
Yeah, the son was like sitting there at the table. Like he had his own table like next to Simon.
I don't even want to tell you.
Mark is the son.
Mark Buddy and Vaughn.
Vaughn is the son.
One I'd heard of.
Wait, Mark's the son. Bo's the son. Who's the son? They're all the son.
Without permission, a lot of Vaughn style. Yeah. Mark's the son.
Vaughn.
Yeah.
With the info.
That's what I'm like. But when me and Billy are like talking about this project that we're gonna do with like kind of colored backgrounds, but
Iron
with
Eagle?
like cell shaded. No, this is different.
Oh
Yeah, we want to color it like with the fully like pipeline that's done like Chad, like an animation technique where we're doing like
Cell shaded.
Yeah, well, hand painted backgrounds and foreground elements to squash the characters in between, and then doing all the characters just cell shaded.
Yeah, dude. In landscape format book.
Oh yeah, and then
So
doing
it's
it
like
landscape
it's
format.
like
yeah.
Oh, that's
fucking-
cool.
Yeah. So like I mean like when I'm sure Billy is like, "Oh yeah, there's different anime that I want Matt to watch," but I'm like, "Yeah, I want you to watch American Pop," because like I fucking love that shit. You know what
Rock
I mean?
and
Like,
roll.
Dude, I haven't seen that in like 30 years, dude.
rock and roll a little bit, but definitely I love fucking American Pop so fucking much, man.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I remember sneaking downstairs into the living room to watch Rock and Roll late at night on HBO. I knew it was coming on. I had to watch it with the volume so low.
You're like rock and roll.
I think I've seen that one like maybe once, maybe twice. I don't remember it very well.
And I was friends with the guy that created Robotech, and he directed the Heavy Metal movie.
Oh wow!
Like that? You mean like the people that worked at Harmony Gold that did the adaptation to squash them all together?
Carl
Right?
Masick.
Oh
Carl
yeah,
Masick.
cool, nice.
Yeah, I had an office across the hall from him.
It's really amazing. Like there's one thing. I mean, a lot of stuff that gets brought over from overseas and then localized and changed names and stuff. Yeah, like can kind of fuck it up. But like what they did with Robotech was absolutely fucking amazing. Like
it was Carl that did that.
We took one good show and 2 shit shows and like make them into one extra good show that's now like even the Japanese recognizes like its own property. It's so trippy.
Yeah, he was an amazing guy. It's so sad.
Is this the guy that like brought it together in the early 80s for us?
Yep.
Okay.
Well, because it was Matt, it was 3 IPs. Like the 3 seasons were 3 completely different IPs and 3 different shows, and like they re-edited it and then rewrote it, so it was like one huge saga.
I think I saw something about that on Secret Galaxy, but
yeah,
you know, as a kid, you're just like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
What is this shit? And then you're like, wait a minute, do I need to get up at like 4 in the fucking morning to watch this?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it was syndicated, right? So it's like different places had it at different times. Because I was like,
it was syndicated, and it was like, you know, like not a lot of cartoons were back then.
Yeah.
It was episodic, like so you had to see each one, you know, because they all linked together. It wasn't.
And I remember like
wasn't a
calling
series.
my cousin up in Tennessee and being like, dude, you fucking Robotech, like. Are you watching Robotech on Saturday mornings at fucking 4 in the morning? He's like, nah, man, we're watching that shit on Wednesdays. You know what I mean? It was.
Dude, we didn't even get it where I was a kid, but if we tuned in with the antenna, we could get it in a city like
oh my god,
many miles away.
Oh my god.
That's how I grew up too.
If we were lucky.
That's dope.
You lived in a dried out well.
Yeah, in Texas.
I had 3 channels for most of my childhood and adolescence.
Yeah, same here.
Damn, that sucks.
I found the Robotech VHS when I was about 10. It was like 1 episode.
Yeah.
One episode, $30 like 1,000 times.
You better believe I had
it
that
was like
Transformers
super cheap.
Jetfire though.
Yeah, that the whole debacle.
Yeah.
Yeah, Robotech is dope, dude. Fuck.
Dopey dope.
Don't fuck it up.
Even all the Macross movies that like are just Macross are fucking so fucking good. I mean, especially Macross Plus by Watanabe and with Yoko Kanno and music. It was basically the precursor to what ended up coming like visually be the thing for Cowboy Bebop. Man, that movie was so sick.
There was a Macross. It was either Macross or Robotech or Appleseed movie. I can't even remember which. I rented it from a Blockbuster as a kid, and I'm sitting there watching it at home, and these rockets fire off the ships, and it's dadgum Budweiser beer cans flying by the screen with flames coming out the back.
Yeah, the short, flat, stubby beer can missile pod. Yeah.
No, they actually had Budweiser on the can, like on the rockets. They flew by, and I had to go back and pause it frame by frame to watch. And sure enough,
Eric's like, nah, fuck.
Eric's not a believer.
Oh my
Eric,
god, your grandma is gonna love this design.
Your shadow is awesome.
My shadow?
Yeah, you're drawing the shadow.
The shadow of my balls, maybe.
Penis?
No, not my penis. That's
no, I said anus.
My minuscule.
Jesus. What kind of anus casts a shadow?
I'm getting red drunken on us, guys. I have these huge balls, but this tiny.
I've got big balls. He's got big balls, but Matt Bahr has the biggest
huge
balls.
But I rock an acorn though. It's
oh,
like it's like 2 baked potatoes with an acorn.
Mine's really long and skinny.
Oh,
like a carrot.
You go for depth.
It's like a rapier, you know, like a
yeah.
You know, the crazy thing is
like a fencing foil.
Yeah, fencing.
Dude, the crazy thing is that not only is mine short like an acorn, there's also a bend in it.
Long for that,
dude.
A bent acorn.
Yeah, it's bent. And when I say it's bent in the wrong way.
Why?
So go ahead and roll with that.
No. Okay, wait. You say that, and something that has stuck with me since I was a child is, you guys remember that movie Witches of Eastwick?
Yeah.
Dude, there's a scene in that where they're all getting together, like talking about banging Jack Nicholson and shit.
Yeah.
And like one of them goes, "What about the bend in his thing?" They're like, "I know, it bends the opposite way." And I was like, "What the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, how does his devil penis bend the opposite way, and he's banging these 3 chicks?" Like, it fucked me up as a
I
kid.
remember that. I agree. It messed me up.
I don't remember that line, but that's now just fucked with me a little bit
bends
because I'm
the
like,
other way. And I
wait
was
a
like,
minute, what other way?
Like down? Like
Which way is the
Michelle
wrong way?
Pfeiffer and Cher were in that movie.
Yeah.
It doesn't go to the left; it goes to the right.
Oh
What a weirdo.
man, just all 3 of them just gobbling on his fucking demon knob at the same time.
Dude, he
at
was
one point.
they were his witches
Of Eastwick.
of Eastwick.
He does that amazing monologue in the church about women and shit.
I don't remember the monologue.
I don't remember either. I don't want to ruin it. But
Then why'd you bring it up?
Because I was hoping somebody else would remember.
Called the
That movie that was awesome. ... And I just fucking
Oh yeah, what did he say? I don't know.
I was playing straight man for this situation.
Oh right.
I was popping it up for somebody to spike it.
Yep.
Yeah.
I imagine a man with no accountability.
Oh yeah. But that's
All right,
that's
that was
that
great
other movie.
Nicholson
That's
role.
the other one. Yeah.
What women want. No.
No,
What a
it's as
girl
good as it
wants,
gets.
what a squirrel needs.
As good as it gets.
As good as it gets.
Dude,
There we
I
go.
saw Helen Hunt.
Yeah.
Bless her heart. I saw her in a movie recently, and she looked like a fucking burn victim, dude. Maybe from the neck down it was fine, but like from the neck up, it looked like just this one sheet of fucking plastic, and it looked like
a leather glove.
Not even a leather glove, dude. It was just so fucked with and so worked over.
Jesus Christ.
You know, I mean, she
Like
already
Madonna
had
bed?
thin, small lips, right? But at this point, they were just like airbrushed on. You know what I mean? It was just so fucked up, dude. I was like, damn. I feel bad for like.
All right,
women
now I'm looking
actresses. There's a movie where it's like called Froggy or Now You See Me. And it's a good movie. What's fucked up is that it's a good movie. It's like you have this woman who is like, you're like, is she going crazy? Is there like ghosts in her house? And like, is her husband cheating on her? There's like all this shit going on. You're like getting all these visual images.
Oh man.
And then the movie flips and you find out that there's these 2 people doing something called frogging, where they'll like, dude, just hold on. Where they'll like,
My imagination's better.
they'll live in your house while you're there.
Holy crap!
Right? So it's like let's say like during the day when you're at work, they're like fucking downstairs, like going through your shit, like nibbling on your food, so you don't realize they're there. And then when you come home, they like go up into the attic and fucking hide. So you realize that like the whole first part of the movie, it wasn't supernatural. It was these 2 people living up in the attic. But then one of those people like takes it too far and like starts fucking with the family. Like the girl is like, dude, we're not supposed to fuck with the family. Like we're just here to like fucking
Nibble.
like squat. Yeah, we're squatting in their house and chilling. And this guy is like taking their photos and like putting them upside down and like fucking with them. So it's a good movie, dude, because there's like a crazy like fucking twist where like the husband like isn't cheating, but he's like murdering people or something. It's fucking crazy, dude.
What a twist.
Yeah. But I think I said it wrong, so you should probably go see it. You want to go see it now, right? Like,
For the frogging, I'm gonna go see it.
dude, the frogging is the craziest fucking
That's just
thing I've
fucking-
ever heard of, dude.
I always think like,
Wow.
yeah, Voices in the Wall would be a cool name for a book.
Remember Children of the Stairs? Was it? No,
Yeah,
people under the
People under
stairs.
the stairs. That was great.
Yeah, that was awesome.
And Helen Hunt's looking pretty rough. I sent a pic of her
Was she ever hot though?
in a private
Helen
chat.
Hunt is looking like, please just retire. I feel like there's a certain point where it's like, get behind the camera.
You know whose skin I think gave up way too
Stop
early?
breaking the lenses.
Direct,
What happened to her?
produce, go Billy.
Courtney Cox. Like, she's way too young for her skin to have just given up the way it has, because that does look like just plastic wrap wrapped over fucking,
Like around a
flesh.
skeleton. Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
I'm
because
like-
they're not. They're
I'm
not
like, dude,
skinny.
there's-
Look like Skeletor, man.
There's older chicks that are older than Courtney Cox that look way younger. Like, Courtney Cox just looks haggard.
You
as
think she's a
fuck.
vegan?
I don't know, but she
Probably.
looks
Yeah,
malnourished.
that'll
and,
do
like,
it. No protein, man.
Too-
The only
Too many-
protein she's
too
getting
many-
is being
Used
injected
to
into her
protein.
butthole.
too many snip cuts too, and the skin being overly stretched. You know, where it's just like, yeah, you're like practically like.
Can you believe
see-through
that
now.
David
Michael
Arquette
Jackson.
like fucking bounced from that? He was like tapping that shit and then was like, I'm
Yeah.
out.
Yeah,
And now he's like banging some other random, like decent, good looking woman.
He
Really?
looked out.
Well, good for him, man.
Yeah. I
He's
think he
got
was a
nothing
little
else to
bummed
do.
out because when they did have a divorce, she was still looking pretty good, you know?
she does not
And,
look
and
good.
he was
now.
doing
She
like
looked
he was
fucked
doing like
up.
pro wrestling.
What's his sister look like?
Oof.
Like the other chicks that are in the that were on that show, friends with her, like
melted
none,
ice cream.
none of them look as old as Courtney Cox. Courtney Cox looks like fucking like the oldest chick on the Golden
We're
Girls.
derp.
and shit.
I mean, is this rude? Are we mean? I mean, everybody ages, you know?
Yeah,
Are we being
fucking
mean?
women.
Are we being mean? Well, I'm wondering, like,
I'd rather be mean to fucking guys. I feel weird about being
Helen
yeah,
Hunt
look
was
at
never
fucking-
that attractive, though.
Yeah, I never thought she was a leading lady anyway. She's like,
Which one? Susan who?
Helen Hunt.
Oh, Helen Hunt. She did
Or
okay in
Courtney Cox.
Twister.
I liked her
She
in
looked good
Dune.
Yeah.
in Twister, yeah. And
They're
there was
making a
TV
sequel
show
to Twister.
earlier than that.
oh, twist again.
It's called Twist Them.
Double Twister.
What was that TV show she was on?
Titty
with Paul
Twister.
Reiser?
We did last time.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly
Yeah,
I
what was
thinking.
that? Dharma? No, what was the one where she was in it with
I'm mad about you.
Paul Reiser.
Paul
Yeah.
Reiser? Thank
Mad
you, sir.
about you.
Yeah.
I'm mad about you. Mad about you. Pat Bennett. No. Who's that? Go-Go Girls. Who's the lead singer from the Go-Go's?
Oh,
I can
Belinda
picture her.
Carlisle.
Belinda Carlisle. Thank you. Mad about you. Mad about you.
baby, do you know what that's worth?
Mm.
Heaven is a place on earth, she said.
Cutie patootie.
Circle in the sands, go round and round.
Well, I'm gonna call this done.
He's gonna pull out the whole library of her music.
I am, because she's a good songwriter, and I like to sing her
Damn.
songs when I'm chopping up people.
Chopping up broccoli. Chopping broccoli.
When I'm chopping
Very
up people
nice,
in Minecraft.
That's awesome, Eric.
Did you have that bounce?
Damn,
like in?
dude.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, I like that.
I like how he's holding his gun to the side. He's a damn
Yeah,
gangster punk.
yeah.
Yeah, look
man.
thuggish.
It looks cooler that way.
G unit.
I didn't get far at all.
So why do you hold your gun that way? Only the shadow knows.
Oh my God. Wait, who's in that little back window? What the fuck? What's that little Easter egg back there?
Oh.
Who's
Who's
that?
naked woman?
Is it? Oh, it
Yeah, I
is.
would
Oh
think
my
so.
God!
Oh
There's
my
raciness
God.
back there.
Oh,
YouTube's
shit.
taking the
what's
stream
going on,
down.
man?
Wow.
Right.
Right.
Radical titty.
Radical turtle.
Oh my goodness! I can see waist and boob.
What?
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Is that Mandy or?
Oh my
Whoa.
God. Stop.
Wait a minute.
It's a young Meryl Streep.
It's a
It's
chick
a,
that
it's
was
a
in
young
Rescuers
Susan
Down Under.
Sarandon.
Or they're the
Susan
first
Sarandon.
Rescuers.
Old Durham era.
Susan
Helen Hunt.
Saran Wrap.
Susan and Saran Wrap.
Susan Saran Wrap.
What time is it? 11:50.
The young Anne Margaret. Ooh, and Margaret. I love my wife though, but man,
So wait,
and
is it
Margaret.
StreamYard's music?
No, I made a
Okay, I was gonna
not a
say that-
playlist, but a long song.
Okay.
You made a song. This is your little beady beep.
No, I just downloaded them from YouTube, the fair use stuff, and just put them all together.
Amazing.
This is fun.
So yeah, I try to get something upbeat, a little
It
peppy.
feels like I'm in the loading menu of like the new Mario Brothers or something.
Yep.
Yeah.
Dude.
Like, which world do I want to go to?
This
Ooh,
friend of mine.
Hold on a sec. I think I'm gonna be Diddy Kong this time. I'm gonna be Diddy Kong.
Diddy.
Somebody play Funky Kong.
This friend of mine bought
nice.
and gave away these generic like Game Boys as birthday gifts for all the people that came to this party. And there's 400 Nintendo games on this thing.
Oh, nice.
And there are Super Mario games that we never got in the US that are on this thing.
Oh, Lost
It's like-
Levels probably. Yeah.
No, it's like 14 games of Mario
Crazy.
that never
that
came
color?
to the US.
Yeah,
It
it's
is
a color?
in color.
Wow.
Do you need
And
my
it's a-
address to send that to me?
Amazing thing they
Or-
can do nowadays.
This thing was $10 on Alibaba.
And the 40 Thieves.
I think it's
It's
called
Alibaba, really?
Yeah, Alibaba. It's like the Amazon of China.
Yeah, it was like that was gonna be the Soldier Boy handheld console right there.
But
God.
like there's Super Mario 14 on here, and I've never heard of Super Mario 14. But he's dressed as like a freaking samurai in that one.
They might be
Yeah, they'll
fan-made
do-
homebrews. Yeah.
Yeah, they have a lot of homebrews on there where they'll put Mario in a previously existing game and do stuff.
No,
like that.
you're not gonna ruin this for me.
Oh my god.
I bought one for my daughter. So.
No, I saw.
Oh, I am gonna ruin it.
I saw a homebrew game where people took the sprites from Marvel vs. Capcom 2, specifically all the ones of Jill Valentine and Wesker and stuff like that, and made a side-scroller Resident Evil beat 'em up.
That's cool.
Yeah, I was like, dude, this is dope as shit. Like
You getting Street Fighter 6, Billy?
fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah, my man. Hell yeah, dude.
Can we play it all together? Or
How
no?
can I play it?
Yeah.
I don't think
fight each
it's.
other.
I don't think it's cross-platform.
It's not on the Switch.
No, it's what Xbox? It's on the next gen or the current gen, PS5 and stuff. PC.
Fuck
Yeah,
Xbox
PS5,
and
Xbox, or
PS5.
PC. Yeah, I'm buying it on PC only because like that I don't have a console, so I'll be playing it, but I probably won't get to play with anybody that I know.
Yeah, I'm just playing. I'm playing
Yeah, I'll
on
just
next.
play it on Steam because I can't do consoles anymore.
Yep, that's where I'm at.
I like Steam and the Switch.
I own a Switch too, like but the majority of my play is on Steam for sure. Like,
Yeah, I use an
there's-
Xbox controller for that.
there's some games though that it's nice that that are cross-platform nowadays. Because like me and Matt, and JBot, every once in a while play Modern Warfare together, and I play on PC, and like I know Matt plays on PlayStation. What do you play on, Jay?
Xbox.
Xbox. See, so we're
Yeah.
all three of us are on 3 different platforms on that one. And me and Matt
Yo,
play
we need to
Fortnite
get into
too.
that again. DMZ on a schedule. Seriously.
I want to do Fortnite on a schedule.
I can't do Fortnite, man.
I want to
can't do
play.
it.
I'd
What do you
want
want to play?
Fortnite.
Fortnite or fucking DMZ?
Fortnite.
You can't
All
do
right.
Fortnite, Jay?
I tried, man. I can't. Maybe if I play with you guys, maybe it'll be good.
It's so
I'm always updating that damn game. It's always taking up space on my damn Xbox.
Dude, I never play by myself, but I love playing with other people.
I play with myself when nobody's
I touch
looking.
myself. I want you to
I touch
love
myself.
Oh, my big fat marker's running out of juice.
Tell you what I want to
But
play.
then-
I want to play fucking Star Trek Bridge. I
Oh
want to
my
get
God, on
a
the
fucking.
VR?
I want to get a VR goggle set just so I could play Star Trek Bridge because that just sounds so fucking cool, dude.
It does.
When does Street Fighter come out, Jay?
June 6th, I think.
I'm with Matt.
Oh, fuck.
I know.
I'm probably not gonna
I'm,
get it
I'm
on
all
release.
excited about a game that came out fucking 6 years ago.
I don't
So,
care. I'm with
I
you.
know I'll be
I'm
getting
like,
Diablo 4 on release day, and that's on my birthday, which is June 6th.
Diablo.
While they're talking about this
yeah.
new awesome game, we could talk about this old game.
Star Trek Bridge.
Dude, you could be the captain, and I could like pilot the ship while Erik like controls the fucking weapons,
Oh,
and
yeah.
like Billy just like sings songs and shit in the
Oh,
corner.
can I be Wesley Crusher?
Yes.
Wesley, goddamn it, get the fuck off the bridge!
I want to be. I want to be
Be
Worf.
Lucas.
Yes, dude. It's
The
just kind of
ensign.
cool to be like, oh, that's fucking cool. Like it's like a co-op thing, but everybody's like doing different shit. It seems kind of fun.
I'm trying
It
to
just
think I had a
seems like
game
a
like that.
bummer that it has to be fucking VR.
Well, that's the
No.
thing. They've created
You
other
lost me.
experiences that I think
Yeah, exactly.
that are just as cool as that, if not because like Sea of Thieves is just like that, but it's like
Yeah.
it doesn't have to be VR, and it's way cooler than the Star Trek.
But it's a
thing.
fucking like low res kind of
What do you-
pirate ship. It's like Fortnite pirate.
dude. The graphics in Sea of Thieves are way better than fucking Star Trek fucking Deck Commander or whatever. Like,
I don't need that. What do you mean better? I mean, I just need them to be like next generation accurate.
I have that on my wish list. See
oh my god. Yeah, there's no better game that has. Sorry, Chad. Water simulation than fucking Sea of Thieves. Like
It
hands
was
down, dude.
50%
the
off
water's
last
great
week.
in Sea of Thieves. Great water.
It was half off last week.
Well, I mean, when you're on a ship, you know, like it matters. Like the actual
Yeah, no,
dynamic
it looks
water is
great.
fucking.
I was
What was,
playing a
it,
game.
what was
I had
the,
a game
the
on
game
Steam
that was
like
supposed to
that.
come out? They're like, this is the next fucking pirate game, and then it totally like shit the bed.
Ubisoft, I think, doing something right.
Yeah, it was like, fuck, I don't
Yeah,
know
the
the
black-
name
the
of it.
black
You guys ever
flag.
played Pirates?
Yeah.
Oh, that was a great game.
Did
Oh yeah,
news-
the Sid Meier ones
Yeah, Sid
or
Meier,
Sid
yeah.
Mead.
Sid
Yeah,
Mead,
Sid
Richard
whatever.
Weed.
Yeah, I thought it was Sid Barrett, but yeah, it was,
Richard Weed, Sid Mead.
One of the Sids.
I think it was Sid Meier. No,
My marker ran out. This thing sucks. Damn it.
No, it looks more Pixar-y than it does Fortnite.
And that
actually.
concludes
Yeah.
our show tonight. His marker ran out.
Uh-oh.
Game over.
Yep.
Can't even go to the store and get anything.
everyone
It's
else
too
is
late.
done, Jay.
Dude, I am not done. I'm like,
Oh, well, I'm done.
dude,
I've
Eric
learned
and
it's just
you
because I'm
and
lazy.
Are you done?
you guys
Only
are
the
kicking
shadow
ass.
knows if I'm done.
I don't even know what Matt Bahr did.
He didn't participate.
He did
He was
Grandma's
doing his
clothing.
homework.
Dude, I'm doing fucking living salty fucking bullshit designs, dude.
Living salty.
Salt life.
Salt life.
Living salty. Okay?
Dude, you're,
Hey,
you're in
quote
the mark.
unquote, hey, could you give me a 3-color design? Says living salty with a palmetto tree and the crescent moon. Awesome, thanks. Done.
Is it for a
No
t-shirt?
problem. Yeah.
Huh.
So I'm making like 3 different versions of quote unquote living salty with using up to 3 colors.
Do you
He'll
have to
pick
go
2 of
into
them.
a place to work, Matt?
Fuck no. Fuck no.
And this
Yeah,
is a,
his office right there. Isn't it?
I'm in my office right now, yeah.
I just didn't know if you like work for a company where you live or.
No. I work for myself at this point.
Me too. I work for no one.
Freelance.
I like
Free
the last job that I had was an art director job, and it was here in town.
God, I bet you're an asshole.
My asshole.
You're an art director.
I
You're
gotta
an art
tell ya,
director.
It depends. It depends on what kind of weed you had at lunch.
It was like I always
No,
think
I'm
art
kidding.
directors
man.
are assholes.
Hey, you know what? If you got your shit done, and the people that I had in the department were like good artists, so I didn't worry about the quality of the artwork. The only thing I had to like fucking kind of like crack the whip on was like getting shit done. You know, that was really it, which sucked. Because I don't give a fuck what you're doing over there. I don't care what you're doing over there at the desk. But then I do. I have to. I'm be like, hey, what are you working on this morning, man? Oh, that's cool. Did you get that thing done? How far are you on this other thing? Because that's due on fucking Friday. All right, cool. because I don't want to have to do it myself.
you
So make
were
sure
an
you
asshole.
fucking get it done. No, I mean I'm adding F words, but hey, make sure you get that done so I don't have to do it.
Yeah.
Shit like that.
Herding cats.
Herd cats, it sucked balls, right? So like I got the gig with Zach for Rock and Roll Ninja.
And then your whole world turned around. He got you off of the dirty streets of Atlanta.
Well, I mean, it was just like, you just had
Clean
that
you up
like,
and give you a
moment with your
job.
wife of like, hey, I think I could do it with freelance, and with the comic book stuff. I don't want to go into this fucking place anymore. And she was like, yeah, I think we can do it. I was like, all right, cool.
Did you
'Cause
call
I don't
Zach?
know, man. I just generate and just like put it in the bank. I don't know what the fuck happens.
Did you call Zach a she just a second ago?
I'm talking about my wife. I'm talking about my fucking life partner.
Life partner.
Goddamn right.
Yep.
My life business fuck partner.
I'm trying to get one of those.
All kinds of, she handles all kinds of orifices and
Yeah, she handles
situations.
it. Handles it.
I'm trying to get one of those life partners, but I still haven't worked through the stage of sex cult yet. So
Yeah, you got to build up your sex cult and then knock through all the various
Yeah, that's a
random
lot of
chicks
weeds
you
to
got.
go through, man.
Eric is just sitting there like, what the fuck?
I try. I think I did it wrong because I've already been married.
He's
and
like, I'm on the
divorced.
Zach. I'm on the Jack show again.
It's gonna take a lot of weed, Billy. Weed. Sorry. I'm drunk.
Sorry, everybody's waiting.
It
on
seems
me.
like a
Thank you.
hassle, man. Like to start a cult, like
Yeah, it's a lot of paperwork and stuff. W-2s you gotta fucking fill out.
A lot of weed.
Not a weed.
yeah.
Wait, you're not a 501c3?
Right? Nonprofit.
Well, I guess we'll go through. This is what I got.
My Title IX exemption.
Oh, we're going now.
I figured we would. I mean, it's probably we've been going for 2 hours already.
Guess
Unless you guys been
Matt's
along.
starting the after stream.
Okay.
I'm just getting sleepy. That's all.
Yeah.
Rini just started up a draw stream too.
What?
Well, she
We have
won't
links?
invite me.
Hey,
She won't invite me on. So
hold on. Don't. Hold on, big guy.
thank you, little dude.
Is she really starting up one? Is she?
Oh,
on
yeah,
now?
I just got a phone notification. Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Well, I can't compete with that.
Can't
Just hang it up, gentlemen. That's it.
Good night. We love you,
I thought
JBot.
people were just looking for an after party. Like
I
yeah.
am.
Yeah, I figured we just stop streaming and hang out, but if that's what you guys want to do. That's cool.
I'm not. That's Jesus Christ.
On the spot.
I know. Fuck. Oh, she's
We
still
got
running your
books to
intro. We got
promote.
time.
Yeah.
Let's put him out, Jay.
We got time to get the fuck out of here politely.
We got product to promote.
Jay,
Odin,
thank
that's
you so
awesome.
much. Hey, man. Hey, everybody else who's watching, if I send you extra shit, don't send me extra money.
I know what you're talking about, man. Did you want
There
to
we
show
go.
yours, Chad?
Shadow knows.
I barely started.
I had a hand here with a gun, and I blacked it out because it was the wrong hand.
Like-
I did a left hand.
I'll show.
where it
All right.
should've been a right hand.
I will share my sketch and what I started.
There you
Yeah,
go.
please.
Yeah.
All right.
You're hanging out anyway.
Let's see. I didn't get very far, but I had a great time.
Yeah, those jokes were on point. I think they made up for it.
Well, I'm trying to be as good as Malin.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
You never catch me, Copper.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Kappa.
That's as
I
far
think
as you
you definitely got the nose going. there,
Dude,
too.
like I'm drinking.
Fucking mad, dude.
We knew he wasn't getting far when he came on the stream and started humping.
Where's
the
your shadow,
microphone.
Matt?
Yeah, Matt.
You ready to show yours?
Show us your dangling.
Is this microphone
Whip it out.
working? Is this
Whip
microphone
it out.
working?
Shadow corn.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's good.
Thanks for sharing.
No problem. Do you want to show yours, Eric, real quick? Show your shadow.
Eric,
Sounds naughty.
Sexy.
Eric
milk
whipped it
maker.
out pretty quick.
Eric
He was
always wins the
fastest.
day, man.
He had color and
Which
everything.
version is he gonna whip out? Come on,
I'm
give it
really
to
proud
us.
of you, Eric. I'm impressed.
There we
It's a
go.
cat in the back.
Look at that.
Pew. Pew.
Dude, he like crushed it.
Yeah.
Oh, I had a. We're doing Scooby Doo. One time we did Scooby Doo as a werewolf. We draw Scooby Doo as a werewolf. Freaking Erik is like, here's Scooby Doo, here's Velva, here's the fucking mystery machine, and it's in color, and he's waiting for us.
I'll tell you what.
Yeah, I made us all look bad. It's all good.
I'll tell you
I
what.
love that. That was a stream that made me fall in love with you, JBot.
Oh.
I did sell my my werewolves sketch though. The Scooby Doo werewolf sketch to Wackass. He bought that shit.
Yeah, he did.
What
He's
is
like, I
that,
got it.
Odin? What is that, Odin?
Yo, let's see what
This is what I'm working on for Kill Them Dead.
Naked Dudes.
When I take a little more time than my shadow. Naked Dudes. Yeah, well, you know, they cover up.
Hey, I'm hanging out.
I thought about
naked
giving
in
them a
my
little
shadow.
tentacle, but you know. I thought that might be gratuitous.
Do you guys want to go? We could go around and plug our shit before we call it a day. Call it a night.
Oh,
Plug
yeah,
your shit
you
with
guys
some
go
pork.
ahead.
Take
You
some
guys
pork
go
and
ahead.
plug your ass.
Ooh.
Yeah, Odin, if you want to go.
Go, guys. Let's go.
Oh yeah. Odin Dasko, you can find me everywhere where it says Odin Dasko on any social media. And then Unconditional Shove is my book that is still in demand on Indiegogo. And we have a sign up on Kickstarter for Kill Them Dead, which is what this image is some art for. So
Yeah, back in Unconditional Shove. Is that still up too?
yeah, it's still up maybe for about till the end of May, probably.
So you got
Once
1 month.
I get it to the printer, it's going to be taken down. So you got a little
Nice.
time, but not long.
Get Unconditional Shove. And
Yes,
Odin's
get
other
shoved.
stuff. Get shoved in your
Share the
face. We're
shove.
Eric's just
gonna
coming
do
in.
this, and then let's throw Erik. Shazam!
All right, so yeah, follow me at Dreaded Dinosaur on all the social medias, and then the biggest thing is sign up for Merc Me if you haven't already. We're gonna be launching that on May 19th, and then of course the Dreaded Dinosaur Man, which is the link is in all my bios everywhere. You can find it on Webtoon or Tapas or Global Comics. So that's the big things right now.
I like the way
All
that
right.
you say tapas. Tapas?
Tapas.
That's nice.
All right, we'll
No, it's tapas.
we'll do you next,
Oh,
Chad.
like tapas? Like go to like a tapas restaurant?
Through the power of a mystical key, he is the walking dead man known only as the Black Phantom. And I'm gonna have it on Kickstarter, Indiegogo, Zoop, and whatever anybody else site that'll have it.
Fund my
Thank you.
comic.
Fund my comic. That's it.
Put it on there. Might as well.
And
put it on
then when Robert Romano does the comicsgate.org one.
Nice. And where can we see your stuff, Chad?
ChadTownsend.com.
Bam! Meow. And let's do Billy. Billy's
Yo,
on Twitter,
what up?
everybody.
I'm on Twitter. You can find me on Twitter at Billy Basco, or you can search up the word Ghost Monster, all one word. Those are the ways to find me. I'm working on Goblin Girl right now with the amazing Dan Plagle and Matt Bahr. That's a book that is being worked on right now. Rock and Roll Ninjas in the can, and getting ready to go to print here very shortly. If you want to see either of my campaigns, you can either back Goblin Girl at Indiegogo, or you can check out any Splato Comics campaign that's currently up, and always check out Rock and Roll Ninja in the checkout box as an add-on. And the best place to find me is on Twitter.
Awesome. There you go. Mr. Matt Bahr.
Oh shit! Sorry,
Matt's Bar.
I know. I'm finished with a bunch of stuff, and
Something.
yeah, you guys know what's going on. Rock and Roll Ninja,
Rock
the
and Roll
Rambo, Last of the Seekers, whole bunch of cool shit, bunch of stuff. Yeah, man.
Rambo.
That's about it. That's
it. At
That's
Matt
it.
Bahr 6 on Twitter.
Yeah. Oh wow. Fuck, I know. I'm
I'm not ready. I wasn't ready. I was ready to dance.
There you go. I put you up. You were ready to dance. I was like,
I'm like,
there you go.
Hey, instead of shilling my book, I'm going to give you a little dance.
I turned the music up too.
Play that music. Okay.
Go Maddie.
That's the shittiest dancing ever.
Go to bed, Jay.
I want to thank all you guys for tuning in. I want to thank everybody that came and joined me and hung out. We all had a good time. Check out my stuff, mightybotstudio.com. I got the Twitter, the YouTube, Instagram store. Buy some shit. I got bills to pay, and we'll catch y'all next time. Thanks, everybody. Hey guys, JBot here. Let me tell you about mightybotstudio.com. Now, mightybotstudio.com is